Alright, that's usual 30-second delay. Should be live now. Hopefully you're all past the ads. This is Mike Psychotic Kelly for Zero Tolerance Games. Picking up where we left off in the Weeb Souls challenge mode difficulty of Akiba's trip. Should be a good time. Let's get this shit underway. I want the flyer, give it to me. Damn it, I thought it was gonna be some sort of like, you know, voucher for a special item or something like that. It's literally just a flyer. That's kind of mediocre. Actually, where the hell am I going? We're just gonna fast travel. Yes, Weebs. What's up, Envy? How's it going?
Looks like you came alone.
How's your night doing? Where's the auto button?
Awfully trusting of you. And so nonchalantly, too. Guess I got the right email address. I found it in the data I recovered from Daishihan Pharmaceuticals.
I started late. I had some shit to take care of today, so...
What do you suppose that might be? Could well be. However...
Yeah, it's only missed a week.
Other reason why Daishihan would have your contact info? Maybe a job you applied for by email, which promised rare goods as payment? Oh, I'm quite serious.
Last week I had,
The addresses I pulled from Daishihan's records came from the applicants for
had some
that
shit come
very
up.
job.
I didn't get to it. The week before it was on Thursday, because, Latency was not here.
Are connected. Now, I couldn't tell you
The game
why
echoing or me?
Daishihan would be getting themselves involved in all this, but there's no doubt that they are. There's an indisputable.
And is it only when I'm
connection
talking?
between
Because
them and
the
Sisters.
mic gauge is zeroed out when I'm not speaking. I mean, it might be picking it up when I'm talking, but it's not enough to trigger it on its own. Alright, I'll turn it. Whatever. I will try and appease the cupcake troll.
It is. We're still talking about shades of gray, but it's about as close to black as gray can get. But I suppose I can at least tell you what I've been hoping to get out of this whole mess. I'm going to purge the synthesters. Completely. Cut them off at the source. More or less. Of course, I
Also,
haven't quite worked out exactly how to do that
I
yet.
almost set up
All I
the
know is
webcam for
synthesters
tonight,
should not exist.
even though it's still
They
like
do
half
not belong
broken.
in this world.
But
I suppose in
the
that
title is
sense
actually
our
quite
goals are the
relevant to
same.
me right now.
So
I'm
maybe,
not wearing pants.
depending on
Couldn't be
circumstances,
asked to get dressed
it
again.
might not be so bad to work with you
Because I
Akiba
took like a
freedom
6-hour
fighters.
nap after work.
But I have two conditions.
I've been fucking
First,
exhausted lately.
you don't get to ask about my history at all. And second, you can't get Shizuku Tokikaze involved any further than she is.
Rin, what's your
The
problem
two
with
of
purple
us
hair?
had a certain connection once. Now I can't even stand the sight of her.
You're gonna have to explain because I like
have
purple hair.
information you're going to want, and you know how well I can handle myself in a fight.
This is
You
true.
can have both, my knowledge and my skills, just by letting Shizuku go. Think it over, decide what you want, and figure out which one of us can better help you. Oh, and this little tidbit is free. Zenya Amo, he's searching for you. By which I do mean the Akiba freedom fighters, but also you, personally.
Okay, guys, it might be time for
Sooner or
another
later,
vote.
He will find you.
This
If you've gotten the
awful
better of me
Miku
one
knockoff,
time, do not
or,
let it go to your head.
or purple hair.
Take some time to think things through, but don't keep me waiting too long.
Because apparently I have to choose between the two of them.
My little sheepling.
This is too much decision for one man to handle. Yes, I know the sporty chick. She's still going to be the one we work with. You made that vote day one. This does not involve her anymore. This is between Ghetto Pop Idol or Purple Hair. Because I have to choose one or the other to continue in the game. It's part of the story. I don't give a shit right now about Little Miss. I'm going to wear spats and a track jacket and punch dudes in the face because I think that's what's going to make them like me. We're not concerned with her right now. Fuck off with that. Answer the goddamn question. Wait. Okay, it wasn't just me. There are 2 privileged skanks and a regular Joe on this street. Oh, you're just trying to make this miserable for me, aren't you? You're trying to write off my favorite character. That's cool. That's 1 vote. We still got we still gotta hear back from Envy. The voting is still open. Yeah, seriously, fucking privileged skanks. I'll take that flyer while I'm at it. Otherwise, we might not get very far until this vote is conducted. I already have this flyer. Well, that's a bunch of dicks. Anyway. I'm gonna go back to base while you guys mull this over. I'm gonna keep puffing away on this vape and swigging this here Pepsi. Because here's how it's gonna go down. Either my vote's going to count, or it's not. Yeah, well, so am I, and we tie. Fuck you, Envy's the deciding vote.
She's a multi-talented person fighting to defend Akiba.
But asking us to kick Shizuku out of the group?
See, even Sporty Girl agrees with me. Purple hair's cool.
We should ask Miss Kusoge directly about the Daishion connection, I think.
I sent a note to her mail address, but she hasn't written me back yet.
Yeah, she seems all flighty and free-spirited, but she's still a company president. I bet she's got a lot on her plate.
Tonight's stream is brought to you by Salty Rage and $60 ROM hacks made easy that for some reason are really popular and getting 9 out of 10s because Nintendo. That's a fucking circle jerk.
I'll understand. I can chase after the Sinisters by myself. Now hold on just a minute. We've done great together all this time. We can't split up now.
Okay. So the girl you like the most, Little Miss Track Jacket here. Oh, fuck you, Envy. You heard my rant on that last night during Mad Max. You know what I think of fucking Super Mario Maker. But back to what I was saying. So, Cupcake, are you interested in changing your vote because your favorite character is agreeing with me on this one? Because I may or may not end up running her off with this dialogue choice. So I need those votes now. I need those votes like 60 seconds ago. I need those votes last week. Okay. Jason's still going for Ghetto Pop Idol. Envy still mulling it over. Not actually making a choice. We might be here a while. You know, if you fuckers were this decisive with your votes, I still would have been on American Idol Season 3. That's a joke. I can't sing. It's not really relevant to anything. I just figured I'd clarify that. Much like I clarified that we don't, you know, align ourselves with, Oh, that's bullshit. We don't align ourselves with, genociders and warmongers and child murderers, like I said when we played 40K. So, you know, sometimes I like to clarify. Okay. So, purple hair, white dress girl, who's been with us from the beginning. Pretty cool character. She's in the group. The Ghetto Pop Idol's like, I'm willing to work with you guys if you kick her the fuck out. So we have to choose between purple hair, white dress girl, or pop idol, who has always seemed just a wee bit cunty to me, but that's my opinion. Currently the vote is for the ghetto pop idol by way of Cupcake Troll. It was trying to make this playthrough a lot more miserable for me than it already is. I'm gonna say that a lot of that has to do with me making him play Isolation. I mean, I guess because we have to forcibly eject my favorite character to the moon to have the awful Miku knockoff join us. Alright, we'll go with the god-awful Miku knockoff.
Let's put this whole Rin business on hold for now. It's about time to get out and patrol.
That's also true.
Man, I don't know if I can keep my head clear with all this Daishihan organization nonsense. But I guess we've still got a town to save, right?
We do. I think we should start in the Yodobashi Camera Plaza this time.
Oh, and this time I'm forced to patrol with her, which is okay with me. It'll be the last time she gets to be part of my team, because you are all bastards. I'm farther than I've gotten in this game. I got about as far as we did last week in a fair bit of a playthrough. And then I had the idea for Weeb Souls, and I tried it out, and it worked pretty well for like the first hour and a half. And then I was like, I'm gonna do this for stream at some point in the future, and I haven't touched it since because I kind of want to be surprised by everything. So no, I have not gone this route. I didn't know there were options here.
And I won't rest until they've been stopped. Look, at that corner.
So
Those are
I'm totally
symbols,
clueless.
without a doubt. Let's go.
We fight.
Whoa, there's a jump button? I forgot about that. Let's see if I can even remember how to play this damn game. It's been 2 weeks and I get bodied like an hour in, so... Oh great, and now I'm out of partner character. I am like 7 kinds of fucked right now. Bad. Oh, very bad. Goodbye, shirt. I'll miss you. Goodbye, skirt. We dead. Let's try that again. That fight, less fair than the Fury. You're gonna have to hold that L for like the next week and a half. Just so you know. Oh, wait, that makes this all make sense. This is what this is all about. You're mad because I called the Fury a fair fight. And because you got bodied for like 2.5 hours there. That's what this is about. Yeah, hold all those L's. Spew all that salt.
All tied together by the smiles of those who hear.
We fight.
Yo, if I just wanted hard as balls levels, I'd find the stuff people are making in the Super Meat Boy level editor. Because, I mean, like, That's a Super Meat Boy's got an actual game to it in addition to the level editor. It's usually like $10 and it goes on sale for like $1 on the regular. And somehow $60 ROM hacks made easy Super Mario Maker is allowed to charge $60 and get a 9 out of 10 for it, like 3 years after the fact. So you got me going again, and now I'm getting popped. Oh, we dead. We're dead. Unless I can... There we go. Still probably pretty dead. Oh, it probably will. Oh, bad, bad, very bad. Oh, I'm dead. Probably. Oh, I'm probably very dead. Yep, there we go. Match out a stun into a like 45-second unblockable. Yeah, you're gonna get grabbed. You know, speaking of TMNT underwater levels, what if those were just clocks they had you diffusing? Made by a student in Texas. Just, you know, while we're throwing out hypotheticals and saying things that'll piss a lot of people off. It's just a question. I didn't mean anything by it. Right? Well, that worked pretty well. Oh, I just fucked this all up. Don't mind me, dance party in the crosswalk. Still not the one I'm trying to strip. Okay, there we go. One person left. With her stupid hat. This should be pretty free now.
Let's do this.
I'll probably find some way to choke it up, I'm just saying. It should be pretty free now.
We fight.
Nope, that shit was free.
Is that all? Be careful. I'm still sensing a presence.
Oh, fuck. Looks like we're in for a boss fight.
Found you.
Dead.
I knew if I left enough bait for you, you'd eventually come crawling out from your hole.
Xenia Amo.
You left me in debt to you when last we met. And I've come here to settle accounts. Debt goes against my principles, you see. I hate to owe money and despise owing favors. But the worst debts of them all are debts of pride. And I can't allow this one to go unpaid.
So we're gonna be here for like the rest of the night. He just went Super Saiyan. I'm gonna talk some shit.
I will repay my debt to you in full, this instant.
Looks like we've made all the progress we're gonna make tonight in the first 22 minutes. Whoops.
I have unlocked
We're fucked.
my inner power to become Hyper Xenia.
We're done.
And Hyper Xenia
We're done here.
will not allow the likes of you to stand in his way.
We're fucked.
Careful. Everything about him is different than it was before.
Pathetic ants! Ride in the dirt beneath my magnifying glass and let me watch you burn!
How do you know? Do you have a scouter? Are you Rashid from Street Fighter 5? I don't know, I'm sure a privileged scouter would have him way above 9,000. He's a white passing Asian man with a good career, like... I literally cannot strip him right now, even though he's got, like, no health. Let's go for the team strip and see what happens.
You take it from here.
Goodbye.
1, 2, go!
You think you've hurt me? I barely even felt a scratch!
Are we gonna get an RKO out of nowhere?
You're lying. Even
Is
the
John
original
Cena gonna show
Simpsons
up
can't
and strip this
possibly
fool? Like, what's gonna happen?
damage.
Nobody knows.
You worthless scum! Do you still think you can stand up to me? I'll tear you limb from limb!
No, he can still move.
Die!
That's enough!
Rin?
You think I'd leave something like this for my big sister to handle?
Oh Jesus, no wonder they hate each other.
Out my way! What do you think you're doing?
They're siblings. Rashid looks pretty cool, actually. I like how he can
Why?
chuck tornadoes and still move. Like, it almost reminds me of Yuri and Aegis Reflector setups.
How could you stand in the way of our ambitions? No, my power is reversing, head burning up.
What's wrong? You look a bit winded.
Damn you! I can't fight like this!
Yeah, well, she looks pretty dope. How about that KOF 14 announcement?
Defeat me, then come to the battle arena and prove it. Consider this my official invitation. And should you turn me down, I'll make sure the innocents of this town take your place in hell.
Okay, so the actual boss battle
Do
takes
you
place in the
hear
battle
me,
arena.
garbage? This is my royal
That,
command.
That seems oddly fitting. Maybe I don't have to get rid of purple-haired girl after all.
Sis,
The plot is unraveling.
I told you not to get yourself involved any more than you already were.
Rin, hang in there. No time for questions now. We need to get her someplace safe. Come on, let's take her back to Mogra.
I don't know. SF5 looks like it's going to be interesting. And I could do with a game without focus attack, option select, crouch tech, backdash garbage. Yeah,
She's got
I
some
thought that was
breaks
the
and
right
bruises, but
answer.
I don't see any signs of serious injury anywhere.
So
They just
Shizuku?
played that off.
You gonna tell us how you know her or what?
Rin is my younger sister.
Right, of course. She's your sister. Huh? Wait, hold the phone. She's your sister?
That was an oddly delayed reaction.
So does that make her a Night Eater too?
You know, I actually called this one. Just wish I'd have said it out loud. It's like the kind of twist you see on TV. You've got the two sisters at odds, both dealing with some major crisis, and then some bad guy comes in, and they both have to fight him.
Really?
I'm a little bummed they didn't
Pops,
record
you so
a
didn't
special
call this.
voiceover
Don't
line
even
for this.
pretend, and wipe that whole smirk off your face.
This game is not as good as the Phantom Pain. Because
Two little sister characters in the same group. This could pose a danger to our identities and create a rift in the fabric of reality.
hold up, we needed a Nana moment.
6 months ago.
It reminds me of
But she
that time I
had
ran
to
those guys down with the Jeep,
It
and
was
then went
roughly
to Fulton
50
then,
pages long,
and
outlined all her
they
resentment
died,
and
and
toward
then I got that fucking
So
radio
no
call. That
longer
was
had the right
too
to
good.
call her sister, and proclaimed that she never wanted
I
to
did
see
not
her
expect
face
that.
again, among other things.
I managed to keep it together till I ended the stream, but I
Pages
almost
in a
pissed
note?
myself
That's
laughing.
a freaking light novel.
Was it her falling out with you that led her to run away from home?
Well,
I think Rin is waking up.
Rin, are you all right? Thank goodness you're awake. I was afraid you might not ever open your eyes again.
Why? I tried so hard to keep you from getting involved.
I'm sorry, Rin. I only wanted to know how you truly felt.
Sis, I'm really sorry. I wanted so much to keep you from getting caught up in my fight. So I wrote all those horrible things.
I thought that might have been it. You left me that note so I'd stay away. That must have been very painful for you. I'm so sorry you had to go.
Because they needed a Japanophile to stick in as the outsider character, but they didn't want to offend the Americans because they knew they were bringing the game over here.
I just couldn't live with the thought of placing you in harm's way. So I thought... Sis,
Yes,
I'm so
I don't
sorry.
have to choose.
Please, can you ever forgive me?
Of course. It'll take more than 50 pages of hatred to bring me down.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'd hold that against her if it were me.
Yeah, me too.
We'll talk more later. For now, you need to get some rest.
You're welcome to stay here as long as you'd like.
You say that like you own the place. I mean, not like I'm gonna turn her away or nothing.
Thank you very much.
All right then. I'll take advantage
Pops
of
is a
your
little
hospitality
weird.
for a while. Thank you.
So pop idols can be night eaters too, huh? Truth really is stranger than fiction.
I'd say they're equally strange.
Yeah, sometimes.
And equally ordinary.
Then again, they established pretty early on
You're
that
up and about.
my character's kind of an
A
idiot
little
and nobody really
R&R is
cares
all I
what
need to get my strength back. I feel
what
totally fine.
they have to say. So
Everyone here at Mogra has been really kind to me. So, thanks once again. From the bottom of my heart.
No, we don't need to be thanked. It's the least we can do after you've given us so many good times with your lovely music.
Oh, well, thanks for that too. I'm kind of a terrible singer, honestly, but if you enjoy it, that's good enough for me.
Man, it's like this Rin and the pop idol Rin.
Rin's
are
album,
totally
produced by
different people.
T-Pain, all the auto-tune.
Indeed. This Rin is far more courteous.
That's because as a pop idol, Rin's what you might call a tsundere. Hard on the outside, but soft where it counts.
Hard on the outside is right. Seems like all her songs are about the frozen moon staining her heart with madness and other screwy stuff like that.
That's entirely a stage persona. It's all a carefully rehearsed act.
I'm sorry, I can't get over hard on the outside but soft where it counts, because out of context, that could be all kinds of
God,
awful things.
sis, you're embarrassing me. All this talk of me being gentle and kind and cute and wise.
I think you added a couple.
That's why it shocked me so much when you left me that note.
That was an act too. I just didn't want you getting mixed up in my problems. But forget about me for a second. Why on earth, of all people, would you make a boy like this your familiar?
Yeah, why would you make a boy that looks like Sonico your familiar?
You can only enter into the blood contract once in your entire lifetime. You two are bound by fate now, forever.
No, they saved that for the Twinkies.
I mean, you're this elegant young lady, sis. Don't you think you should have chosen someone a little more presentable?
There's two really good options here. Part of me wants to go with the top one for the meme. Part of me wants to go with the bottom one just because scumbag move. 1 or 3. Go. Vote, please. I can't make this decision on my own. Okay, 1's the first one.
I'm just saying, it pays to be discriminating.
Cupcake too slow.
Rin, this young man has come to my aid countless times already. So please try not to say such hurtful things about him.
Sis, I can't fault you for being kind-hearted. If you want to take pity on some wretched lowlife, that just shows how compassionate you are.
Hey, not to break up this touching display of emotion, but
I'm apparently a
you've got
wretched
so many
lowlife.
glaring holes through
Not
you
a bad
right now.
description.
If she doesn't say something, she might explode.
Well, who might you be?
This is true, this is true.
Some wretched lowlife's little sister.
Little sister?
I've been listening to your slanderous ramblings. Nobody, and I mean nobody, is allowed to speak ill of Brody but me.
Well, look at you, cutest thing ever. You're nothing at all like your brother. Could it be that he's only your half-brother
Yeah.
or some such?
No. We're definitely blood siblings.
Oh, well, thank goodness you've got all the good genes. Your adorability is some kind of miracle. I'm gonna pat your head now. Pat, pat.
Somebody help. I'm gonna go to sleep now.
What a charming little lady. Now listen up, minion. Sis may have had some nice things to say about you, but don't let it go to your head. Make sure you know your place and act with all appropriate discretion. If you start to get overly familiar with her, you'll be sorry. Are we clear?
So much for gentle and kind.
Rin, I wonder if you might tell me now why you disappeared, why you ran away.
Greetings and salutations to you all. What's this I hear about the freedom fighters gaining a new member?
Shion Kasugai.
We've had way more plot
At ease,
development
Rin. Or shall I call
in
you
this,
Ms.
you know, last
Tokihana?
36 minutes than we have in the past 2
I have
weeks.
no desire to fight you.
Then why did you come here?
This is all pretty good, actually.
Rin, calm down. Let's hear what she has to say.
Thank you, Shizuku. I know you first came to my company because you were looking for something. And I also know there must be a reason you harbor such misgivings about the company now. Yes?
There is a reason. It's because of the synthesters who've been terrorizing Akiba.
Yes, plots of land
Every time they show
in
up,
which
I
to
search
sow your
the
seed
area,
or something.
and I always find
I'm just
Daishihan's tracks somewhere nearby. Tracks
trying to
so
stretch this
deep and
metaphor
obvious
out.
You shouldn't even try to deny them. Daishihan's involved, and that's crystal clear.
And that's why you entered our poster girl contest, I suppose.
So, President Shion Kasugai, are you going to stand there and tell me you have no idea what's going on inside your own company? Wherever there are synthesters, Daishihan is always close behind them.
I'm afraid you're only half right, Rin. And the other half is absolutely wrong.
Excuse me?
It might be
The
because I'm
reason I've
starting
been
late
playing
or
hooky
something.
so much lately
I don't know,
is
I'm a lot more
because my
talkative
company
tonight.
suffered a bit of
And,
a coup d'etat, you might say.
You know, spewing a bunch of shit and all
A coup d'etat?
that. Normally I
That don't sound
ain't got fuck all else to say, but
A particular faction in the office has been fighting
tonight's
to
been pretty good.
dethrone me. If they take my place, they'll impose their own management paradigm, very different from mine. Officially, they're pursuing research and development for a new medical breakthrough. Well, breakthrough might be putting it too mildly. Supposedly, this new technology can stimulate the human body at the cellular level, accelerating everything from healing time to muscle growth.
You don't mean...
My, you catch on quick. Now, if I were to venture a guess, I'd say their efforts have been focused on synthesters' medical treatments. Synthesters may be weak to sunlight and prone to violence, but in other ways, they're far superior to the rest of us.
I like this game. It just called most gamers superior to the rest of humankind. Because we're prone to violence and, you know, deadly allergic to the sun. Shoutouts to all the gamers out there. What's up, Twitch chat? Let's go.
Except they operate outside all sense of reason or purpose. To use beings like that for any sort of personal gain is...
Let's get back to the point. You're admitting Daishihan Pharmaceuticals is connected to the organization.
I'm saying it may very well be. Unfortunately, we have no proof. What I can
Speaking
say
of,
is that my company has vermin in the walls,
creamy centers,
constantly scurrying
which Cupcake
behind
Troll
my
was
back.
referring to earlier. I'm going to enjoy this delicious Hostess
If
cupcake while this
Daishihan
cutscene
is
goes
in
on.
cahoots with the organization, you're not involved, right?
That's what I have been trying to tell you, yes. It's a bit of a shame, really. When the synthesters first came about, I thought I was the first in the company to know anything about them. I never suspected that anyone around me could have been involved, let alone behind it all, if that's what they are. I was so busy looking, I missed the answers right under my nose.
Always darkest right by the lamppost, huh?
Well, coup d'etat or no, I'm still officially the company president. I'll do what I can to clean house and expose whatever threads bind us to this organization. But Rin, I truly would appreciate your help. I want you to continue investigating Daishihan from the inside, just as you have been.
I'd have done that with or without you. And don't think I've taken my eye off you yet, Shion Kasugai. For all we know, you're just here to trick us into letting our guard down.
Believe what you will. It is my company, after all. Ultimately, the responsibility does rest with me.
Cupcake was good.
Oh, absolutely.
Pepsi was good
it's
too.
As unethical as can be. Though, from a research standpoint, I can't deny the allure.
This game also bringing up ethical concerns. It was just way ahead of its time. I bet you Polygon would give it like a 3 out of 10.
At any rate, I believe I've told you all I know. If I discover anything useful, I'll be sure to contact you again, post-haste. Though I may not be CEO for much longer.
Or fighting the Fury, get bodied.
Shion Kasugai. How far can we trust you?
So I'm just gonna throw out a thought. Sunday, more versus shit. Because
Okay, so
right
Miss
now we've been
Kasugai's looking into the Daishihan stuff, right?
we've been taking stabs at
So
each
let's
other
get
for
back
about
to
half the
problem
week.
we got. Xenia Amo's still waiting for you guys at the battle arena.
He warned us.
So I
that
don't
we
think
didn't
co-op
face
is
him.
in our best
He'd
interest.
attack the innocent people of Akiba indiscriminately.
The Synthesters are already attacking people indiscriminately, though.
I feel like we've got enough shit talk built up over the week
I
to
think
promote
what he
something like
means
that.
is there'll be more attacks if you guys don't hurry over to the damned arena.
Amo raised his own power during our last battle. He's not going to make this easy.
You get UT2K4 working yet?
False bravado isn't going to help matters. Our enemy is strong and we need to be prepared for that.
Hey, listen. You've got this guy cornered, and dogs bite when you corner him.
We haven't decided
Times
yet.
like this,
Don't you hear me trying to
such
figure
thing
this out as I'm going in the middle of this stream right now?
Amo could call us out at any moment. We should go.
I want to go too, sis.
No, you're staying here.
But why?
Come on. To the battle arena.
If I remember correctly, Daikatana didn't have multiplayer. I just remember that game being a complete and total disaster. I remember there being like a Game Boy Color spin-off, almost RPG thing that was better than the actual game. And you know what? I still have my original DVD for it too.
You didn't back down after all. You deserve a slow clap for that. What brought you here then? Resignation to your fate or delusional confidence?
You Synthesters are a blight on this town. No one has the right to steal these people's livelihoods.
What livelihood? These people only squander their precious mortal time. You see, contrary to popular belief, all men are not created equal. Rather, every man has his worth. And otaku are no exception. All they do is consume that which they're given. They make no contribution to society. They pursue no real goal. They're jacks of no trade and masters of nothing. It's the natural order of things to drain such cowards dry.
So we got a Ben Kuchera boss fight.
That their energy should provide the nourishment we seek. In the Great Master's plan, each rung in the ladder of society will receive exactly what it deserves. We can shake ourselves free of all the irresolute,
Also, your YouTube export
spiritless
seated
nobodies in this
cupcake.
accursed existence. Allow me to spell it out for you in words you can understand, then. You pathetic otaku aren't needed. I can see you're not about to listen to reason, which leaves me no choice but to separate your souls from your broken bodies.
Man, Zenya's a douchebag. Why does he have like 6 go-go dancers with him? That's my primary concern. Good shit, good shit. Did you have to switch to OpenGL or DX9? Either way, I would put that on the docket for Sunday. That hurt. That hurt a lot. Please fuck off. I don't know which maps. Probably not Instagib. Definitely nothing with vehicles. Because vehicles are fucking scum of the earth. Can't stand vehicle combat in arena shooters. I'll probably come up with a map list later in the week. Probably not. I kind of like the default physics. Yeah, that's what the scoreboard's for. Yeah. But I've never gone by the name Dude Huge either, so obviously I'm not the target market for some of those features.
No! It can't be!
It is. You lost. It's over.
I'm not like the other otaku. I put everything, my life itself, on the line. I was going to make this a haven of chosen otaku. Only the finest specimens.
Yeah. Citadel rings a bell, but I'm pretty sure we were just gonna play deathmatch. And as far as deathmatch maps that I can remember the name of off the top of my head, Asbestos. I have to go with the blank is bad and you should feel bad, because that's the best answer.
Damn it! Was I wrong? Was I not defending this town's righteousness? If not, then everything I've done is... No! No!
You're no longer a Synthister. And until your wounds heal naturally, you'd do well to stay away from this town you love so much. But once you've reverted into an ordinary Utaku, I look forward to meeting you again on the streets of Akihabara.
How could I?
I still would prefer to play
Don't know how we
2K3
did
though.
it, but we won. And I'm very glad you're
1 in a million, motherfucker.
Show yourself. You cannot hide from me.
Oh hey, it's that guy.
So, you've proven yourself superior to Xenia. Such a contradiction is man.
99's pretty
He will
good.
fight against an injustice for generations, but as soon as he gains the
But 99 to me
power, his conviction
kind of felt like it was trying really hard to be,
Such was the fate of Xenia.
you know,
He flew too close to the sun,
every other
lured
arena
by
shooter at
his
the
own
time.
predominance,
2K3 had its own vibe. And then 2K4 added vehicles and tried to be
We've all
Halo.
seen his kind before. A man who shows remarkable talent until his first taste of loss.
I never even
Then,
bothered with
after a
UT3.
single setback, he loses all faith in himself. His invincible
I did not hear good
self-image
things about
cracks
it.
and crumbles. If only he would have evaluated his failings, learned from them and grown. Instead, he invested the whole of his being into a drug he knew so little about. Such a pity. I had plans for him. I had hoped he'd be of use for longer. But I can only fault myself for that miscalculation.
So you're the one behind all this. I've been looking for you. For quite a while.
Shizuku, after Ren left, I never imagined you, too, would abandon the Night Eater village.
We agreed to let no harm befall the humans. When one of us breaks that pact, the rest of us have a duty to set things right. Soga, do you honestly comprehend what it is you're doing?
Of course, and I have taken every precaution, I assure you. Fate has already chosen whose lives will continue and whose will not.
What gives you the right?
Arguing is pointless. The truth of the matter came to me long ago. And so, I can offer you two choices. Either leave this town, or sit by and watch as the inevitable comes to pass.
Yeah, the bots
You
weren't
are
really
free
relevant to
choose
me.
Whichever best suits you. But know that if you insist on becoming obstacles again, I will not hesitate to crush you.
Cupcake Part 3, 3 of 3 failed. And I feel like CTF was better handled in Q3 than UT99. I think the layouts were better.
His name is Soga Kagutsuki. He's from the same Night Eater clan as myself and Rin. And he looks to be the mastermind behind this whole operation. I had a feeling he might be. I just hoped I was wrong.
Also, the plot thickens, and apparently I earned a new nickname of Justice Breaker. Oh god. Why are you playing fantasy baseball with songs?
come from a village of Night Eaters. We're a long-lived people. Much longer lived than ordinary humans.
UT did have some fun stuff in Deathmatch,
However,
though.
Our reproductive abilities are spotty. We're rarely
Bio
blessed with
rifle,
children.
flat
And our
cannon,
numbers are dwindling.
shock combo,
Neighboring
like all kinds
villages
of good
have
stuff
forgotten
there,
we
but
even exist. Most of us have simply accepted that as our fate and gone on with our lives. But not Soga. He tried to rally the people of the village and to actively pursue
yeah, but if you want to talk
of keeping the Night Eater legacy alive. Unfortunately,
arena shooter music,
no one was
Doom,
interested.
Quake, and Quake 2 still
think
have
they'd all
superior
given up by that
soundtracks to UT99.
The last Night Eater to be born was Rin, and that was over 150 years ago.
Holy crap, they're old.
Well, the jury's still out on the exact time frame there.
Then, about 2 years ago, Soga disappeared. Rather suddenly at that. It's as if he decided his ruined kin were no longer worth his time, so he turned his back on us and left.
Hold up. Are you seriously telling me Rin is over 150 years old? What does that make you then?
My official age is 15, thank you very much.
I was born about 20 years before Rin, I believe. Though, when you live as long as we do, you stop keeping track after a while.
Yeah, my mind's kind of blown right now.
I used to
thought
drive
you were
around to
both
the Quake
young
1
girl
soundtrack.
characters, but I guess you're actually older woman characters.
Don't define people by their appearances.
Back on topic.
I fucking love the
Do you
Quake
know
1
what this
soundtrack.
Soga person's doing in Akiba? Or why he's gotten involved with the synthesters?
We've been synthester hunters since the very beginning.
But we've had no synthesters to hunt for at least the past 100 years.
Because of that, most of us essentially stopped thinking about them and forgot what they were capable of.
So, when the cursed things came crawling out here, I started wondering, could our missing brother have something to do with it? That's when
parts
I
1
wrote
and
that
2.
nasty letter to keep
Part 3
Shizuku
failed.
away, then skipped town to find out.
Causing
Last
me minor trauma in the
email I
process.
got by the...
Regrettably,
One of those games is
Rin's
good.
intuition was right on the mark. Soga is the one pulling the strings here, without question.
So if we do something about him, that'll take care of the synthesters too?
That seems likely, yes.
Big Brother's not the only one who's gotten himself caught up in this mess, though. Daishihan Pharmaceuticals definitely has their nose in this, too. Not sure how deep they go, but still.
There are other questions as well. Such as, why is this only occurring in Akiba? And why have no other locations been targeted?
That is a very good question.
Maybe it is happening in other places. It could be.
Well, if it is, nobody's talking about it on Pitter. I've only been seeing clips about monsters in Akiba.
Well, how about that? A real secret society trying to pull some evil plan on Japan.
Not Japan, just Akiba. The question remains, why has Soga come here? And why is this town the only place he's targeted? If we can answer these questions, we might be able to get to the heart of the matter.
Well, either way, we've still got a long road ahead of us. Maybe now we know who the bad guy is, but that don't exactly solve the problem. Know what I mean? Remember, the streets of Akiba are still crawling with those damn synthesters.
Oh, fun story. Just while we've got this brief gap, because Envy, you've asked some questions about fighting games. We were actually discussing Street Fighter V earlier, and then we were discussing the Unreal Tournament games. IFC Yipes, Marvel God, commentator extraordinaire, was like a 2-time world champion in UT99, and then his computer broke, so he went down to the arcade, and that's how he got started playing Marvel 2. Little known fact for you. I heard it in an interview and did some research on it. It's actually pretty cool how that all turned about, but I just thought that was, fun and worthy of a shout out.
Yeah, I agree. We can't rush things.
And now I'm dropping everything.
We're freedom fighters. We've got a job to do, and we've got to do it right. Right?
So, guess we better get back to patrolling, since there ain't too many other options.
Good luck to everybody! Safe returns!
Okay, sis, you're with me.
Sure, let's go.
You bet.
Yes!
You could see it in her eyes. She just wanted to go out and play with her big sis. She wasn't gonna take no for an answer.
I don't think they will patrol very successfully. But it looked like Shizuku was happy about it.
Well, the two of them have been apart for a while now. I suspect that was Shizuku's natural personality coming out for some fresh air.
Oh, I know! How about you go on patrol with your little sister, too?
That's not how this works.
Then how about you go on patrol with your big brother, little sister?
Now you're just babbling.
Well then, how about you come on patrol with your old pal Kaito? I've been thinking about this for a while. I'll be the brains of the operation, and you can be the brawn. We'd make a perfect team, don't you think?
I'm not seeing the brains there. You're both meatheads.
Thank you, Nana.
Yeah, what she said. It'd be piling stupid on stupid.
And Toko.
Only end in tragedy.
What? Well, I am shocked. You hear me? Shocked!
Balance-wise, I think Robocop and Toko would make the best team.
Robocop.
All right,
That's
all right.
fantastic.
Guess I can tag along with you for a bit. Wait, who said anything about buying you dinner? I'm joining you for a patrol, and that's it. You got that?
If you're gonna eat something, you can always eat here before you go.
We'll take Main Street, I guess. Come on, let's get moving.
I don't know. Usually I'm exhausted and having to be like super serious and shit. Tonight I feel like super laid back and don't give a fuck. And just chatting about miscellaneous shit. Seems like a good time. What do you think of this new format where I'm not having to give a damn about anything? Alright, so basically what I'm getting out of this is I should always find miscellaneous shit to complain about and pop a couple drinks before I go live and make sure I'm not fucking exhausted. That sounds about right. So what else? Anybody else got anything they want to talk about? Anything else interesting happening? How about the ending of the Phantom Pain? I'm not going to spoil it, but has anybody else seen it yet?
Please, come visit us. Here, have a flyer, Master.
Anyone? I know there's only two of you and you're probably both trying to avoid spoilers, but
The more I
goddamn.
realize how much Akiba's changed. I mean, it probably started with the maids handing out flyers a few years back, but still. The girls around here are all super cute now. They almost look like they could be in a stage show or something. Sure, you'll occasionally see a flyer girl who seems really sketchy and like schoolgirl prostitute-y. But for the most part, everybody's just damned beautiful. Even the freedom fighters are like a talent agency these days with all our cute girls. Oh, no, I'm not trying to be egotistical or anything. I don't mean me. I'm talking about Shizuku and Rin and Kati. Being surrounded by girls like them all the time has really got me thinking. Wondering if maybe I should, I don't know, act a little more girly? What do you think? Do you
Like girly girls?
Come on, don't just stand there staring blankly. Say something. And be honest.
Excuse me, Master and Mistress?
Note to self. Need to go to Akiba.
Or that maid. Did you need something?
Go to Japan for cute girl
I'm sorry
tourism.
to have eavesdropped, but did I hear correctly that you two are part of the Akiba Freedom Fighters?
Well, yeah, we are, but... How do you
Oh,
even
and
know what
Envy.
an Akiba Freedom Fighter is?
It does not disappoint
Because there's a price on your
at
head.
all.
What?
I'm going to take my medicine too, so I can put everything I've got into this fight.
It actually is better than what I had hoped for. Kojima's on some next level shit right now.
What the hell?
It's brilliant.
I can feel the power flowing through me. Please do come here.
Help!
These maids want a beating.
I'm so
They were
very
caught
sorry.
screwing the butlers in the
I won't
master's
get you where
bedchamber
I
again.
want you. I'm forced to drag Mistress away.
Let go of me!
What a lovely young lady. So self-assured, and yet so lacking in physical strength. It seemed as if you two were having a very important conversation when I showed up, Master. Well, you're free to continue it. In hell!
Oh, really? What is wrong with these people?
Akiba's trip Downton Abbey edition.
Let's go!
Whoa! Wow!
1, 2,
That fight sucks. Damn, I got fucked up. Oh shit. British period dramas on PBS just whooped my otaku ass. That's what's up. Yo, I got hit with that unblockable and then I could not do anything else. Like, the skirt was gone. I did the wake up from the knockdown, then she did the, oh, I'm not wearing any pants pose, and then the top was gone. Like, not a damn thing I could do about that. Ah! I managed to give myself some room to breathe this time. Glow sticks. That's why she's moving like it's a rave. Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. I'm gonna have to keep hitting him with that low forward. We playing 3S right now, except I don't have a parry.
Over here!
Chun-Li boys, let's go. Oh, bad. Very bad. I don't know how I got out of that. Oh, also bad. I'm screwed. Oh, somehow managed to get out of that one too. Good shit, good shit.
Here we go.
No. Goodbye, top. Goodbye, skirt. Bodied. I wish we had the destroyed emote over here. That would be a good time to use it. RoboCop. I can't get over that. So apparently this is what happens when you give hyperactive young Japanese women Red Bull. Goodbye, shirt, again. I can't escape these maids. Reminds me of playing Melty Blood. Well, I mean, regardless of whether or not we get past here tonight or not, we made good progress so far. We had a lot of plot development. We got through a boss fight. Like, whatever happens here is whatever. I mean, hopefully we'll get through it, but maybe not. Third strike characters? I noticed there's a lack of them. But you know, I wouldn't really call them DLC characters. Considering if you play enough, you can purchase them with in-game currency, so it's they're almost going with the League of Legends model, except it costs you money out front to get started. But if you don't think I'm going to be playing SF5 enough to get the characters for free, you don't know anything about me. Like, I will refer to them as redemption characters from this point forward. I can't get out of this corner or change the camera angle. Yeah, I'd love to see what they do with like Q and Oro and Urian. I mean, some new archetypes would be good. I wouldn't mind seeing like an SNK style grappler, where they're not slow and they can combo into their command grabs. Like, I'd be down for that. Oh, you mean like guest characters like MK does? I ain't really about that life. What the? This is bullshit. Goodbye. Dead. Dante, Virgil, God, not the chick from Remember Me, anyone but her. There's people with a lot of variety. Yeah, but the boss doesn't melt in the sun either, so...
Please, come visit us. Here, have a...
I'm pretty sure you're thinking Big Boss, because the boss is, well... You notice how this fight is a lot less fair than that one, and I'm not spurging out? I'm just saying. There's a time and a place for everything, and Monday night was your time and place to get bodied. No, goodbye, Top. That's death. That animation is so long. Goodbye, shirt. Goodbye, skirt. Wreck. All the Twitch Raid rainbow bombs up in this bitch. All of them. Oh, good call. I haven't even checked my equipment since I started today. I mean, at the stage of the game I'm in, I probably don't have much of anything better. Like in a normal non-gamer difficulty playthrough, this weapon would be pretty ridiculous. Because I know from what I've played of this in the past that where I found it, it had roughly twice the attack stat of anything you could buy at that point in time. But I haven't looked at if I got anything better yet. Goodbye, skirt. Yeah, no, just playing on gamer difficulty with Sonica. That's the only challenge, but because you don't really get good equipment, not for this difficulty. Yeah, I'll look over my equipment next time. Which is, you know, now-ish. And some things aren't necessarily better, because of attack speed and attack type and the like. Let me see what I got. Yeah, even the boss's sword is not as good. The one I got from Xenia. Nope, that's still the strongest thing I've got. Xenia's suit is ridiculous, but I can't wear it because I'm a female character. So are his pants, which I also cannot wear. Yeah, no, this is the best I can do for right now. I might be able to fuse some stuff, but that's that'll have to wait till next time because I also walked the wrong way. But even if I fuse stuff, it won't be nearly as good. Like if I fuse Xenia's clothes into what I'm wearing right now, I will not get nearly as big a bonus as you would expect. Yeah, fusing stuff, not a bad idea. If I could talk to her without her stumbling around the room.
Sister. Got it. Hold on a sec. Okay.
That makes those somewhat reasonable. Not yet. Yeah.
Hold on a sec. Okay.
That should get me a little bit more durability. That's good. Yeah, I mean, I'm putting 289 attack power worth of weapons into it, and I'm only getting 57 attack bonus. So it's not a whole lot.
Good luck.
I think the top got the biggest bonus. And it's still probably not going to be enough to make that much of a difference. Just honestly speaking.
I'm... Let's go!
Might be able to survive another hit or two without having to dust off, but... I'm not really doing that much more damage. But didn't make a huge difference in the long run. Oof. Unblockable still body my shit though. No, that sucks.
Come on. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Yeah, that doesn't help a whole lot, but... Because I also can't change girls' equipment yet. don't even know if those equipment upgrades got checkpointed or if I have to go back and do that again. Okay, no, we're still good. So at this point, it's just a matter of getting through. Yeah, that's why I thought this playthrough was interesting. You're always outnumbered, you're always outgunned. Some of it's trial and error, and some of it's just getting better at the mechanics to get through.
Let's go.
Yeah, boy. It was the maid in the lounge with the candlestick and all the silverware she stole. Or something. That's how this game works, right? I don't even know anymore. My options are exhausted. Now it's just a matter of doing better.
Let's go. Come
know it's something. One down, 2 to go.
Here we go.
And dead. But progress. It was actually 3 to go, but I almost had the second one. I don't know why I said 2. I can't count. I have turned into Kusoge. Ogawa has notes on me. They just say Kusoge can't count. See if I can do that even better this time.
Let's go.
Oh, that went much, much worse instead. That was a bad plan. Goodbye, skirt. Kusoge, no! What are you standing up for? Apparently to get my clothes ripped off. Gonna take a second here. Big from the drink, a few puffs from Babe, and then we'll give it another go. It's like I'm a meme lord or something. You know, most people of my age and gender wouldn't typically think of being double teamed by maids as a bad thing. For what it's worth. I, however, know that it is imminent demise in waiting. Right? Okay, that's new and interesting. Apparently, if they're under 50%, you can try and strip them, and have a mash-off type battle also works for them. Good news. Huh. Interesting. I think that might be you this time, actually. I'm not seeing any issues on my end, nor any dropped frames. Shoutouts to Comcast for usually fucking everything up by this point.
Please.
And for not doing so tonight.
I'm... Let's go! Let's do this. One, two...
It might be a Twitch thing, because the connection's been fine. I haven't seen any frame drops or anything over here. It might just be a Twitch thing.
Let's do this. Let's go.
It could be. Could also be totally related. You never really know. I mean, it could also be an issue between the Twitch server from where I'm streaming to and the one that propagates in your area. Like, there could be, you know, some packet loss between... I think I'm streaming to Miami right now instead of New York. And, you know, whichever the closest distribution point on your end is. Difficult to determine. Lots of variables involved. Nades are starting to get on my nerves. Nades are about to murder me in cold blood. And then not even clean it up afterwards. Worst nades ever.
Let's go. Here we go.
Yeah, this game is not technically perfect by any means. Like sometimes you can run around for 30 seconds before your character's realizing that they're not wearing pants anymore. There was one point earlier where I grabbed somebody to try and strip them, and they got frozen until somebody hit them. But the AI partner, of course, decided to target them. But they didn't move for like 15 seconds or do anything. Like, they didn't even have the standard idle animation. They were just frozen in space and time. And then they got hit. And then they were back into the fight, so... It also makes, trying to figure this out and... And, maintain composure throughout a little difficult. Yeah. I mean, they also might not be streaming at variable 2500 bit plus rates, for what it's worth. So.
Let's do this.
Okay, so I've got one down and my partner's still alive. This is an improvement, but I did lose my shirt. I don't know how I feel about this one. No, I'm actually only 720p 30, but if you're talking about the other stream, then...
Please!
Yeah, I won't do 60 FPS streaming for a long time. Because the bit rates aren't there. The loss of quality just isn't worth it for the extra 30 FPS. That sucks. Nothing about that was in any way, shape, or form good. Yeah, I mean, even on some of these loading screens, I'm hitting 2900, so...
Yeah, I mean,
variable bit rate's a bitch.
Let's go. Yeah. Hey, come on. Yeah. One, two. Let's do this.
Gonna give this like 1 or 2 more attempts, and then we'll probably call it a night there.
Let's go. Come on.
Nothing about that was good. Come down. Yeah. I'll give it one more.
Let's go!
Well, that's gonna do it for me tonight. We'll see if I can't find a way around these maids next week. Tomorrow, 7:30 Pacific, 10:30 Eastern, Latency will be here doing something. Friday, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, I'll be back with more Dead Rising. Saturday at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, Cupcake Troll will be back with Alien Isolation. Sunday at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, Cupcake Troll and I will be competing in some stuff, probably UT2K4, who knows what else. Monday, I believe 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, Cupcake Troll will be back with more MGS3. Tuesday, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, I'll be back with more Mad Max. And then next Wednesday, should be around 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific, but, you know, sometimes I'm exhausted after Tuesday's stream and it ends up a bit late. Should be back with more Akiba's Trip Weeb Souls playthrough. Be sure to hit us up on Twitter at ZTGamesNet. You'll get notifications there when we go live. If you follow, you'll get notifications when we go live. And be sure to check out the YouTube at youtube.com/ZeroToleranceGamesTV. We do fairly regular exports, so if you want to see anything we've done in the past, the earlier parts of any of our long plays, just check that out. Everything you need's there. So, for Zero Tolerance Games, this has been Mike Psychotic Kelly. I'm out. Have a good one, everyone. And thanks for tuning in. Oh, right. Almost forgot. The entire reason that I continued was to save. Oops. We almost had to start over from where we started this week, next week. That would have been a choke and a half. Yeah, that's going to do it for me. I'll catch you next time. And thanks for tuning in, everyone. We out.